It is 6:52. Let's take a look at the stories we're following as you get ready to head out the door.
Right now, Limestone County Sheriff's investigators are still inside this building where a mother and her daughter were stabbed to death. The victims were the suspect's mother and teenage sister. The suspect was rushed to the hospital after she stabbed herself repeatedly in the head and neck. Law enforcement is waiting on her recovery to see if she will talk to them about what happened. Bill?
Thanks, Jefferson. Huntsville police investigating after someone shot into a car at an apartment complex. Officers said the owner of the car walked out the door, headed to the store, and that's when he noticed his car riddled with bullets. Right now, police don't have a motive in that shooting. Sarah.
The Madison County couple charged with killing their 13-month-old son will appear in court today. Alicia and Bradley Parker's preliminary hearing should tell us whether the couple's case will move forward with a trial. Their baby died of a gunshot wound. Bill?
Thanks, Sarah. An inmate who walked off work detail is now back in jail this morning. Police recaptured Gregory McCluskey in Pensacola, Florida. He had escaped a work detail in Baldwin County near Mobile, but his conviction was for a burglary in Limestone County. Alyssa.
An Amber Alert issued this morning, and right now Tennessee authorities need your help to find a 3-week-old baby taken from his home in Memphis. Authorities say Stephen Smith, the baby you see on your screen, was taken by his non-custodial father from his mother's home. The suspect, Stevie Boyd, is considered armed and dangerous. If you see Boyd or this baby, you were asked to call police immediately.
The father of the child who brought a gun to Blossomwood Elementary in Huntsville is now in jail. This is LaTroy Cole Jr. He's charged with having stolen property and being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm. He's in the Madison County Jail this morning on a $21,000 bond. Way 31 found out Cole pled guilty back in 2014 to a felony drug charge out of Chicago. He then spent a year in prison. There are just 9 days left for people in Huntsville to weigh in on the city's transit study. The study was conducted by a consulting firm hired by the city. They collected opinions on possible changes to the city's transit system. We have more information on how to take part in that study. Just head online to waytv.com. Today, we are going to learn the restaurants participating in this year's tailgate with a Taste of Huntsville. It's a fundraiser October 2nd at the Von Braun Center. Money raised benefits the Downtown Rescue Mission and the Harrison Home for Children. The announcement takes place today at 10. And a quick heads up, some pavement testing going on this morning at the I-565 I-65 interchange. It begins at 8, continues until 3. Just be mindful of work crews.
And speaking of 565, I have a new wreck to report to you. Still dealing with the wreck in the northbound lanes of I-65. And you see that little hazard marker there in southeastern Madison County. That is the complete blockage of South Green Mountain Road by an 18-wheeler. So try and find an alternate route there if that is part of your morning commute. I do want to focus in on the new wreck. Now, the delays are not extensive at this point, but they will likely become extensive. This wreck has occurred in the eastbound lanes of 565. It's just before exit 2 at County Highway 71 and Mooresville Road. The clearing time estimated here is 7:15. Hopefully that is the case, and we are still seeing quite a bit of a delay here with the northbound lanes of I-65. That wreck is near exit 325 at Thompson Road. That has been extended to a clearing time of 7:20. So we'll continue monitoring this for you if we need to bring it to you in our updates. As we get them every half hour, I'll have that information as well. One last look at the 7-day forecast shows the heat in the short term, rain chances in the long term, 95 this afternoon, back to a relatively wet pattern starting Friday.